What's up guys, Viper here and welcome to another player review on the channel. Today, I didn't expect a player to come out as an SBC, but we got Nmecha or Nmecha. He looks to be quite a cool card with really good strength, good finishing, a 4-star weak foot with 3-star skill moves, medium work rates, 6'1". He has outside of the foot shot, he has the flare shot, and not flare shot, he has flare and solid player. I don't know what solid player actually does. But if we look at his stats, he's okay in the air. You know, if we actually look at his in-game stats, his agility and balance is a bit low, but his dribbling outside of that is actually quite good, with very high strength and aggression. Well, his aggression isn't very high, but it's pretty decent. His shooting generally is quite good. A bit low in some areas, which makes this card a bit awkward in terms of chemistry style. Because obviously you do want to try and get up his agility and balance. But then his finishing and attack position is a little bit low. To where I'm not too sure if we want to risk the engine on him. When we need to kind of try and get his finishing and attack positioning up. To where we might not end up boosting his pace. This is kind of a similar card to Haller. Which is weird that EA made it so expensive with an 83, 84 and 85. Very strange card. Links to a lot of good players though. And I think that's probably why EA priced him a bit higher than I was personally anticipating when I saw his card. But I think overall this is a decent looking card that's going to feel very fast in game. It's a shame his agility and balance isn't a little bit higher. Because I think we're going to have to stick the engine on him regardless. As you can see there, that's the team we're going to be playing him in. Very awkward card, I think, this one. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I think it's going to be an interesting review, to be honest. There you go. You can see what that's done to him there. As we look at that, I'm not even sure the engine is the right thing. You know, we want to get the agility and balance up, and we want to get the shooting up. And his passing is already quite poor to the point where there's no point boosting it really at all. So I'm thinking, let's have a look at a finisher. See what that does to him. So you get the +10 on agility there, the +5 on balance, +12 to his finishing, 99 shot power. He also has 91 attack positioning now. Unfortunately, his long shots are quite low with very poor curve, so he's not going to be able to finesse shot for you. He's going to be kind of a getting behind striker, you know, using his assets, which are his pace, finishing, and strength. And that is also why we wanted the finisher. So he is able to dribble a little bit better as well, because 84-80 by default just isn't really good enough on this game. That is why I think the finisher is probably the best for him, you know. So as we get into a game, guys, we're going to be playing a game of Champs qualifiers. I am playing the 4-4-2 with this card, so I'm interested to see how we get on with him. That's Division Rivals. I want to keep you guys with me. We're just going to rock through it. And yeah, I'm interested to use him. I don't know if he's going to be the greatest card in the world, but you know, this is why we review the cards. We see what the players are like. I am excited to use him because he's a very unique kind of card. So it's a full gold team here. It's not the best team in the world. So we might try and go for a rage quit quickly here. I don't really know why he's got Hazard on 6 chem. But yeah, see, I mean, like, that team doesn't look the best, but it's not that bad either. I think against players like Lacroix, I think that's where you'll get the most joy with this card. I can't actually remember his name. Was it Nmecha? It's a really cool name, to be fair. And yeah, he's got the 4-star weak foot, which is nice. I think the SBC's coming in at like probably like 150, maybe a bit less than that, maybe like 120, which is expensive for this card, you know. But I've got a feeling he's going to just be able to beast through people, you know. That is the kind of thoughts that I've got with the card. That he's going to be very powerful and aggressive. But it's a struggle to get the ball into him. He's very tall in game, it looks. He's got a cool body type too. There we go, seeing some running with him. He feels okay on the ball, to be fair. I didn't think he was going to feel that clean on the ball, but he does feel relatively clean. Which is a good start, you know. It all depends on how strong he feels, you know. He feels quick. And he feels very nice on the ball. Oh my god. And he's kept it in. Oh my lord. I put way too much power on that, but yeah, yeah, he feels very, very clean, which is something that I wasn't expecting. Haller felt okay on the ball, and that's what I'm going to compare him to. But Haller did not feel like this clean, you know. I'm not too sure on the way you're going to play him, you know, because he hasn't got passing, so you can't play him as like a Ram or Lamb. He doesn't have skill moves to really play up front, so it's a very strange. This guy's not a bad player, and it's a very, very strange card, to be honest. So that's why we're reviewing him. He looks slow there, doesn't he? He does look slow there. Good in the air. Good in the air there. There he goes. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, if I green that, that's probably a goal, but that's not a bad effort. I think he's right-footed as well, right? So there we go. That should be his first goal. Wow. He misses the target a lot. Okay, I guess that's on me, though. I would say that's on me, to be honest. Yeah, this guy's a good player, to be fair to him. Yeah, I've been relatively impressed so far. You know, he's not putting the world alight, but it kind of depends, you know, because it is relatively expensive. Seems like a carbon copy of, like, Haller, but Haller was a lot cheaper, you know. And you could argue that Haller has as good links, to be honest. So it is strange. It is strange to see the price EA have put this at. And, you know, you could definitely argue that it's definitely not worth it. So, what on earth is this guy doing? What a strange guy. But yeah, you know, he's been okay so far. He's been involved a little bit. Can't say much about his passing. As long as he's able to play it short like he did there. Oh my god. Go on then. Oh, he's a very, very brutey, if that makes any sense. I don't know if that does. Oh, did you see the way he came back on side there? That was interesting, wasn't it? He doesn't seem to have the best shooting, though. His shots seem like quite accurate, but they just about miss every time. His finesse shots are going to be bad, I'd imagine. Yeah. His finesse shots, because he has such low curve, and he doesn't have the finesse shot trait, they're not going to feel very good. And as you saw there, they're just not very good. Unfortunately. So you do have to kind of play him as a getting behind striker is what I would say so far. Because he doesn't have the passing to really link the play up. And you also can't put the engine on him because you need the finishing upgrade. Oh my god. Okay, what a strike. What a strike that was. Okay, we've got a very, very odd card on our hands here. I'm quite enjoying him, I can't lie. Let's see what we can do here against Zimbabwe. Yeah, he feels really, really clean on the ball. My god, he's a bit of an animal. Let's try another finesse shot with him if we can. Finesse shot number 2 coming in. No, definitely don't finesse with him. If that's Messi or even Dino, that's a goal. But his finesse shots are very poor. Even when they're green, you know. I would recommend to all you guys that play this game a lot, make sure you learn green timing your shots. He's got one. Oh, wow. But yeah, he has been good. He's a very, very unique card. He seems hard to deal with because he's unique. But obviously, at that price, you're expecting a little bit more, right? He's going to be very, very good there. Wow. I mean, that's my own fault. I kind of just didn't want to take a touch with him or, like, bring it back. Yeah, he's going to be very, very good at, like, when he's on the last man, being able to just hold them off. You know, he'll be able to hold off Varane and PK, players like that. He'll be able to hold them off. And his positioning seems really, really good as well. He seems to be quite active on his positioning, if that makes any sense. And he'll move quite freely around the back line. And I haven't got him on getting behind here. He just seems to be kind of doing that off his own accord, which is cool. What on earth is that for a goal? Fair enough. This guy's not a bad player, man. I should have scored a few more goals, though. I'm just trying to get a feel for this card, you know. And I've got to say, I'm very, very, very impressed. He's probably not worth the price that he is. But yeah, he has been good so far, guys. What I'm going to do now anyway, I'm going to bring you back some highlights, all right? This is a tough one, this, man. Tough, tough, tough. Good header from the boy. Good header from the boy, guys. I can't believe this, but I'm losing to this dude. He's really, really good. But yeah, good header from him there. He seems to be really, really good in the air from what I've seen. So yeah, let's get back into the game and hopefully we can get back in it. All right, lads. So game done. I am not a fan personally. I don't think he's very, very good at all. He just doesn't have it in game. I don't know how to explain it. It's just such a pointless waste of coins. I highly recommend you guys avoid him. He does feel quick and his shooting is good. His dribbling is nice. He does feel alright on the ball. But for some reason, he just doesn't work as well as I thought he was going to. He is very good at certain things. But I think you can get as much out of Haller as you can this card, you know. This card has like 5 more pace. It's just not worth it, man. Like, he can do some things very well, that being getting behind and kind of holding off the centre-back. But I don't think that how much he's worth, like 100, 120, 130k. I don't think he's worth that, guys. He just doesn't really perform in game. His passing is really poor. His agility and balance you can feel in game, but his dribbling outside of that is quite nice. His strength is nice to have. His body type is nice. His shooting, whilst is okay, I like my players to be able to perform the finesse shot. This card cannot perform finesse shots, as you'll see in the clips. So, you know, for me, I'd rather just have Haller, to be honest. Does the same sort of job. What I will say, though, this card is really, really good in the air. And his body type does also help that. His weak foot is nice. I don't really get on with 3-star skill moves. It has to be a really good player for me to not get on with without 4 or 5 star skill moves. And without the 4 or 5 star skills, I can't play with him, man. I don't like him, guys. I think he's too many coins. He offers good links. You know, if you don't do skill moves, he'll be good for you. If you do skill moves, though, avoid this card, please. Overall rating, I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. Very average. I'm sure you guys will be able to utilise him, though, if you don't do skill moves, all right? That's it for this review, guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like. And you are subscribed to the channel if you're not already. But, guys, that's going to be it from me for now, so take care.